here. Welcome to the show. Please have a seat. Aderonke. You have to go and wear purple. You guys got the memo. They were purpling on this Monday. See me too in my purple. Good to have you. Thank you so much. Good to have you all. I'm so excited to have you on the Morayo Show. We always have a big announcement, but first, we are the first timers. Are you here for the very first time? You're first, and please stand up. We have to recognize you. Whoa!
Welcome to Morayo Show. We are happy people. We make you
fantastic. Well then, clap for them now. Thank you so much. Please have your seats. It's so good to have you on the show today. Thank you so much. I see Felicia. I see Rachel. I see, where's Mama J? She didn't come today. Oh, Mama J is over there. I see Dan. I see everybody. Wisdom, finally, where is he? Please stand up. Where did you disappear to? For a whole week or 2 weeks, Steph. I didn't see you. How are you doing? You're better. I heard you were a bit down under the weather. You know somebody? Oh, I'm so sorry about that. May the person's soul rest in peace. So sorry to hear. Thank you all for coming. It's always good to see everybody's face. So, we have a big announcement today. Our very first sponsor. So I told our viewers that we're going to be unveiling. So we need some drum roll. Are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3.
Alat Wengele. Alat Wengele. One time Wengele.
All right. I didn't realize he was behind me. Wema Bank, welcome to the Morayo Show family.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the Morayo Show family. Honestly, going forward, every single Monday will be powered by Wema Bank. And this day will be called Alert by Wema Bank Mondays. They will learn today about Alert by Wema. I also encourage all of us to open accounts with them, because if they want them to sponsor us, please open your Wema account too. We have to, because all our transactions on Mondays will go to your Wema Bank account. So every money, anything we share on Mondays will be sent to your Wema Bank account, only on Mondays. And also, they're a fully digital bank, and that means that you can open an account, transfer money, pay bills, save, and even get a debit card delivered to you, all without stepping out of your branch. So we definitely welcome them to this family, the Joy Tribe. And we know that in the spirit of important and fun announcements, I have another one, but you'd have to stick around till the end of the show to hear that information. So everyone watching online, we're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers, so make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. We have a lot lined up for you today. But first, let me thank Sweet Sensation for breakfast. Thank you very much. And also to Helette Rose for my lovely outfit. They got me a purple outfit. Thank you. So, Dabs, how you doing? Where's Dabs?
I'm good.
You good? How was your weekend?
It was a lot.
Was a lot, Abi?
Yes.
Bele.
Yeah, but I want to check the energy a little bit for
Okay.
Wema Bank.
Okay.
I don't get a lot.
Nice. Oh, nice. Okay, so we'll be enjoying this Mondays especially. Demola and the Joy Band, how you guys doing?
That's right, come on! Everybody!
Morayo, I found joy. Morayo, I found
Fantastic. Good to have you all. So, moving on to our hot topic for today. Now, let's talk about security. I know you guys like mommy, daddy, husband matter issue. But on Mondays, we must discuss Nigeria. Because when you are informed, when you know what is going on, you can make better choices. If you know better, you do better. So we're going to discuss this issue of state police versus centralized police. And we're going to learn from each other and find out what exactly do Nigerians want. So it's not news that we have an insecurity problem in Nigeria. Every other day, there's a story of kidnapping, banditry, and so many other unpleasant things. But people are thinking of solutions. And there's a particularly interesting one that I've heard many talked about. Right now, federal government controls the police in Nigeria. But people are saying, what if each state had its own police? Some believe it will reduce crime, since all the states have different and specific issues that they are battling. Others think it will create a bigger problem. So what do you guys think? So there are pros and cons. Those who agree with the centralized policing, which we have now, where police is in Abuja, the IGP, and then they have this way of, they have a standard way of training all the police. It's fair across all the various states. Training is cheaper because you do it once and for all. But once you decentralize where the states, it costs more because economics of scale doesn't play there. And also, there could be political abuse of the state police. And also, there'll be issues of unfairness. So, because Lagos State has money, their police will be really nice. And another state might be poor, will not have enough money, and their police might not be very effective. And that causes people to relocate and move. So, there are pros and cons for both sides. But it would be nice to hear from Nigerians. What do you think? Do you think we should retain the current one we have? Because other countries, like France, I think Japan and Singapore, have a really fairly wide centralized police like we do now. And theirs is effective. So it's not as if centralized police is bad, but it's just how do we make it more effective? So what do you think? What would you like? What would you prefer? Who would like to go first? Sir, where's the microphone, please? Let me pass. I have a woman here and I have a gentleman here. Please go ahead, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I'm John At, and this is my first time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, from my own opinion, I believe that we can work the two because there's something called hybrid. So we can work the two. Fine, the federal police, the centralized police is fine.
Yeah. But
we can still work with the state policing because the state policing, there will be quick response when there is emergencies. And also, in the state policing, when there is, maybe when the people are feeling bad and they feel like they are not okay with how the situation is going, they can protest. And they know where to go to. So I feel we can work with the two.
So
Thank you very much.
Okay, good idea. Okay, let me come to, there's a woman right there. Let's go to her, then I'll come to you, sir. What do you think? What would you prefer?
My name is Antonia Gladys Aigbe. I'm a first-timer.
Yay.
And Morayo, you're very beautiful.
Thank you so much, ma.
I'll be going for the state police.
Okay.
If the people at the top will not buy them over to themselves.
Abuse it, yes.
Abuse the opportunity and the power. The state policing will be able to guide everyone in that particular state. And, they know that this is their job. So they are on their toes before even a cause comes in. Just like now, the federal policing finds it difficult to send troops to different states at a particular time during crisis. But when you have your state policing, you don't wait for federal. You already know where this hotspot is going to be, and your police officers are there. And the state governor or the state government knows that, okay, at a particular time in time, the money should be paid. So when you don't owe them their money, they will work well.
Okay, let me stay with you for a second, because those who are against state police, there are a few things. Aside from the fact that they feel that this will be abused by governments, the other issue is that they feel the state police can cause a bit of discrimination. So, for example, if you're in a state that is maybe mostly Christian, for example, there's a possibility that all the police are likely to be Christians and might discriminate against the non-Christians. In a state that have primarily Muslims, there's a possibility that all the police there are possibly Muslims and might discriminate against the non-Muslims. So there's always that issue of when you have a polarized organized society like ours, multi-ethnic, are you sure it will make sense? Because it's always better when you have something that is centralized, that everybody gets a fair distribution. What do you think? What do you say to that?
It's going to be very, very fair because they are coming in for the interest of the people, not the interest of their religion. I'm a Christian. I have a lot of Muslim friends. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you.
Wa alaikum salam, yes.
Thank you. So you don't bring in religion into this. This has to do with lives.
Right.
We're talking about lives. We're talking about security.
Right.
We're talking about the ability for you to sleep with your eyes closed. not talking about religion here.
Okay.
They should be able
Right.
to say, okay, we are coming in as one body,
Okay.
one family.
Fantastic.
We have one name, State Police.
All right.
No, we have one name, State Police. We're not having one name, Christian Police, Muslim Police, Hindu Police. State It's
Thank
one
you very-
umbrella, one body.
Thank you very much.
you.
I raised that concern. I'll come to this side. I'll come to you, sir. I'll come to you. Let me come to this side. I raised that concern because some countries that have had it, those are some of the issues that were raised. So it's important that we also think about these things before we totally agree. But yes, you're right. It shouldn't be polarized that way. Well, somebody had a hand here. Go ahead, sir.
So my own take is that...
Your name, sir. Let's meet you.
My name is Dr. Oniide. So my own take is that how do we build institution? Police is an institution. If we have a federal police, that we have a quite number of them being employed, the funding is not on the high side.
Yes.
And we have some states. If we look at the civil service, for example, there are some states that are holding salaries.
Yes.
So are we not saying that we are going to be having a police in Lagos State that is well paid? We have another police in Zamfara. Can we even have an institution of police in some states to start with? So all these things, and another thing is that how are we going to handle the matter of abuse? Even the federal police is being abused if you're not going to deceive ourselves.
Yeah.
It's been abused. We have recently a case of a minister like that. So how are we going to do it when the police now even closer to the door? How are we going to do it?
Yeah.
I think these are matters that we need to look into before going into, most especially the funding.
Yes.
Is very important.
Thank you very
much. How are we
much.
going to make it a strong institution when it comes to the state?
You raised a very valid point. Because the countries where they have functional state police, they have a stable source of revenue. They have a stable support finances where the police is well funded. Here where the police welfare commission, they will not release money. They do not pay salaries. Ordinarily, you go to police station, they're not painted, they don't have electricity, they don't have proper furniture. And you're wondering, how is that going to happen? So you're right. The system must be such that must be built in a way to support the police structure. If we don't have that, centralized is always a problem. Who else on this side? Yes, sir. Go ahead. I'll come to you. Go ahead.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning. My name is Adigo Kilawao. I'm a first-timer as well. It's just, I think everyone that has spoken this morning are just a first-timer. So concerning the issue of state police, I believe security is local.
Okay.
And every state has its own unique security challenges. Let's come to the Southwest, which I am very much acquainted to. There are issue of cultism, which, where I come from, I came all the way from Ogun State, and I decided to partake in this show.
Thank you so much.
In my locality, cultism, it's just the main challenge. So if we have a state police that can be able to, through, I think the regulations, or how do I say it, they will be able to know what to do
yes,
to contain and to stop the excesses of those boys that are perpetrating violence and disturbing the neighborhood. Go to the issue of the Northeast and most recently North Central, the banditry and the terrorism. Kudos to this present administration for trying to decentralize the police system. All other governments have been trying to work on that, which has never been possible. But with the way this incumbent administration is doing it, I think if we excuse the issue of fear that state governors will abuse it, we should go in fully into it.
Okay. All right.
I believe we will succeed.
Thank you so much. You see, I hear that argument of state police, and I'm playing the devil's advocate on both ends, because we have seen some unruly governors. We've been in this same country where governors will order arrest. You have talked to IGP to send someone. We've seen these things happen. Now imagine they have control. There's that fear. Because governors, we have the issue of lack of emotional intelligence. We have governors who behave out of impulse, and they just do things, and we're thinking to ourselves that, are these people governing, or they're just acting all emotional? So when you have emotional imbalanced governors, there's a possibility they can abuse the police structure. And that's why that fear is going to get worse. But based on what he said, are we better off trying that? Because we have done centralized. It doesn't seem to be working. So we cannot totally condemn something we've not tried before. It's a possibility we can try it and see. But let me come to, I'm going to be wrapping up with you because we have a guest who's going to be sharing with us their thoughts. Let me come to you, sir, then I'll come to wisdom.
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Yes.
My name is Morayo Show. Yeah, we are talking about security in Nigeria. Now, we've not looked at the rule of law. Because one, in a country, what is our law doing into the security matters? Because
the law.
Yes, the law at first. Because if you are creating a law, the law have to be off for godfatherism. I know you, you know me. Because that's part of one thing. Before the state police can be imbibing us and other our federal police too, we need to look at our rule of law. If the law can take the governor at itself, then the law can also take me as myself. Because nobody is above the law. But in Nigeria, whereby you have somebody, I know you, you know me, they package everything. At the end of the day, they put another person inside.
So what I hear you saying, the issue of immunity,
yes.
If we take it off from the governors,
Yes.
so even though they have that power, they know that they can be prosecuted.
Yes.
So we balance it out. That's what you're saying.
Due to what my brother said also,
Yeah.
the issue of cultism, if you look at Ikorodu now, they have Oyabo. You know, in Nigeria, we have diverse in culture.
Right.
And also, you can't detect who is using juju power inside. Because whereby a state police is shooting at somebody and is not entering, you can't expect a normal person to now face that kind of person. It's not possible. So we need to look at our own structure by ourselves, our culture, what we face in our country, not other countries.
Okay.
Before we now go into.
Let me come to wisdom. Okay, there's a lady here. Wisdom talk after wisdom. Lady, and I'll come to gentleman.
Good morning, everyone.
We have to, guys.
My name is Wisdom. So what I will say about those police, state and federal police, number one, I'm not discriminating. I'm not saying against, and I'm not saying to favor anybody. But number one, if we should get a state police, where are they going to be? Is it in that same police station that federal police is? Because currently, we have enough police that are being transferred to different states.
We don't have enough police.
Okay, we don't have federal government.
I think we have like 300,000, maximum 500,000 for 200
50,000 police recently, which I wanted to. You understand? So I think we need to train them more, not to put state police. Let's train the one we have.
Okay.
Because as we have federal police, they are working in our states, right?
Right.
So if they cannot do something that we are seeing, do you think state police will do? And in some states, teachers are not being paid.
Yeah.
That teachers will be telling their students, after all, how much now they give me, which I've heard several times.
Okay.
Now police won't come secure you. After all, they go, come on your head. After how much now they give them? That is it,
okay,
please.
Point taken. Thank you very much, Wisdom. Let me take the lady. We're going to wrap it up because we have some comments on social media. State policing will make our state governors to be creative and think out of the box. Meanwhile, we can make it optional for states that can fund it properly. Festus says, we already have state police in Nigeria. Amoteku, Lagos Security Service, states, vigilante groups and all that. Time to give them constitutional legal backing. Okay, I know we'll be having our guests who will be giving us some kind of insights on this, but while we're doing that, let me take your comments and I'll come to you. Let me pass it over to her.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Bodhisattva Blessing, first timer. Sorry, I will come down to Nigeria level. Man, no verse for me, I beg.
Please.
And I want to talk, say, normal we get federal. Sorry for
Go
the
ahead,
word.
please.
We get federal and then they protect us. Now, because say one get state, me I don't understand my own way of thinking.
Okay.
Because normal day you go see police say no pass BRT. Police go even come block your own motor. For them to protect you, then go day against you. Having state police to me doesn't make any sense. I don't know, my own opinion. Yeah. Because even the federal, they don't protect us. So come to state, they are next to you. Anything you see, collect. That is my own way of reasoning.
Okay. Thank you. You didn't tell me your name, madam. Yes, ma.
But say a blessing. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no worry. Okay, our final, there's a gentleman there. Please pass the mic over there. On this side, everybody's happy, Abi. We're all okay on this side. Okay.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Nwanfo Ogenekome Onyebuchi. I'm a scriptwriter, copywriter, an actor, an upcoming model.
Sell yourself.
So, my own talk is based on insecurity in Nigeria.
Yes.
Recently, my friend's sister was kidnapped. They paid ransom, they still killed her.
Wow.
They buried her on Thursday, Abuja.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry.
You can imagine the insecurity in Nigeria is crazy. Even though we are doing federal police, centralizing state police, I don't think it's working. I think we should take them to school, teach them psychology, sociology, teach them human behavior and how to. I think that's like a start, a solution to the problem. Then governors that enter based on, they don't deserve to enter. We vote with our votes, but our votes don't count. Because I work for INEC and I know what I saw at the park. The camera just showed outside, they didn't show inside. So I believe there's a long way in Nigeria for us to go forward.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, so we'll be wrapping up on this. Usually we have a resource person. Unfortunately, I think he's a bit stuck in traffic. He's not here yet. But it would be nice to hear from a professional angle what they think is right for us at this time. Either a state police or a centralized police as we currently have. But just to let you know that for us to have the state police, it has to be constitutionally backed. So we need to have to do a constitutional review because currently it's on the executive list and it is it's currently being backed by law. So anything that changes must definitely be backed by a constitutional review. Until that happens, I know it's being talked about. There's a possibility that it might happen, but we know that there were talks out there that the president is really interested in it, and we'll see how that goes. I think I have a few more comments, and then we wrap up on this. But the security situation in our country, and looking at size, state police or even community police is what can work. It might be abused by governors, but the advantage is a lot. Victor says we have to first make our policing more effective before replicating the state level. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing your thoughts on this. Unfortunately, our professional guest couldn't be here on time to give us his own professional angle. But we're going to go on a short break. When we come back, we continue with the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey sir, could you help transfer 10,000 naira to 0294277184? Wema Bank account, please. Yes, Wema Bank, please.
The solution don't take all you need is a lot again, a lot every day, a lot. Oh, a lot is the way. A lot again, a lot every day, a lot. Oh, a lot is the way. A lot
Welcome back. So it's International Women's Month. We love to celebrate women this month. On the 8th of March is when we celebrate women. And I think it's towards the end of the month we have Mother's Day. So this month is usually seen as Mother's Day or Women's Month. So we're going to try to feature one person from the audience who has a business. And you have something, your product here with you. I'd like to give you 5 minutes to tell me what you do. A woman, don't worry, there'll be a men's month. We're planning a men's month very soon. So we'll have time for men. But if you're a woman here and you own a business and you want to tell me about it, I'm going to give you 5 minutes to share your business, your handle, and how we can buy your product. But it has to be a business that you own, not that you're selling for somebody else. Is anybody here? Let me raise your hand. And let me give our first timer. Madam, come forward. Chama, I see you. Don't worry, there's plenty time. Your product is here. Calm down, relax. There's a microphone behind you. Just take the microphone. So tell us again your name and what do you do?
My name is Antonia Gladys Aigbe. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm into ice block making business.
So how long have you been doing this business?
Over 8 years now.
And you're doing well?
Yeah, to the glory of God, the business is fine. I have 2 ice block machines.
Nice.
Though presently one is down, I can show you the picture on my phone. Though presently one is down, each machine takes a minimum of 40 blocks. 20 here, 20 here.
And how is the business? You sell? People buy blocks a lot?
Yes, it's for those that are into parties. You have events, you have a big party. Some people book ahead.
Wow.
And some people just punch the gate Afera block.
So 8 years, and it's been very successful?
Yes, it's been very, very
so
successful.
What do you see as a future? What would you hope to have? How to make it bigger? How do you want to make it bigger?
Oh, I need a lot of things to make it bigger.
Like what?
Having more freezers. Presently,
More
I have 3 freezers.
Okay.
1 very large, 1 medium, 1 small.
So you need another freezer.
I need a bigger freezer. And then for the machines, like presently now, I just did a little bit of repairs on the machine. You know, it keeps running.
Yeah.
So I keep maintaining.
Right.
And without maintenance, I'm going to go bankrupt.
Yeah.
So I keep maintaining to keep the machine running.
Okay.
And for the light, I'm into prepaid meters. And it uses at least 15 hours, which is up to like 60 units or 65 units for me to get fully blocked ice.
Okay.
To now be transferred to my freezers for onward sales.
Nice. Okay, so I wanted to just give you that opportunity to tell us. So what's your handle? If we want to buy from you, how do we find you?
Okay. My handle, I'm on TikTok.
You're on TikTok, ice block seller.
I'm on Facebook.
You are fully digitized.
I'm on Instagram.
What's your handle?
Antonia Aigbe on Instagram. Gladys Antonia Aigbe on TikTok. Antonia Aigbe on Facebook.
Aigbe is A-I-G-B-E.
A-K-H-I-G-B-E. I'm sharing them with one former governor of Lagos State.
Nice. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hopefully somebody will see your story and want to patronize you. But thank you for coming.
Wait. Thank you very much.
I think I have time for one more. Oh yeah, Auntie Chioma will not let me rest. Chioma, just come. Everybody, you're already a celebrity. The whole of Nigeria already knows you. Oh yeah, come. Mama J, don't worry, I'm not forgetting you. I know, but you're selling for somebody else. So, you're away. Hey, you didn't tell me that one. I thought yeah, Chema, come and do your own. Don't worry, Mama J. I know we are together. Yeah, Chema, what are you selling?
All right, good morning, everyone.
Yeah. Hurry up, oh.
All right, so I'm Chioma Ikemeze. My business name is the Boss Lady Closet.
The Boss Lady Closet. Nice.
Closet. And I deal with my outfit is for my brand, my full outfit, and somebody from the show patronized me.
Somebody on the show patronized you?
Yes.
Yeah, you're already doing business on this show. Hey, we thank you, God. Okay, you got a shirt.
Yes.
You made a shirt for somebody. Oh, a pair of jeans.
Business.
Nice.
What I do, shirts, sneakers, even perfume that I get for my brand too.
Nice.
So please,
my husband likes it. He thinks it's nice from you.
Thank you.
Nice.
So my brand.
So, Boss Lady Closet.
The Boss Lady Closet on TikTok, Chioma Ikemeze on Facebook, then Beauty Kim 07 on Instagram. Then you can get me on my WhatsApp number 09081387748. We are fast and reliable. We deliver fast Hebrew event.
Thank you. Carry your, you have your purple. So for the entire month of March, we will be showcasing, just give you an opportunity because you never know who's watching. You never know but the idea is to help each other. So men, they're not left out. We have a special month in June for you. So the whole of June is for you. March, let's celebrate women. So if you own a business, let the producer know and we'll feature you just to share. But thank you very much for coming. Let me go on a very short because we come back. Our special guest, my own big sister, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey sir, could you help transfer 10,000 naira to 0294277184? Wema Bank account, please. Yes, Wema Bank, please.
The solution don't take. All you need is a lot again. A lot, every day. A lot. Oh, a lot is the way. A lot again. A lot every day. A lot. Oh, a lot is the way. A lot is
So, it's International Women's Month, as I told you. And this entire month, we'll be bringing women who are doing amazing work in their own field. And we'll be celebrating them and trying to learn from them because we want to build successful businesses. So our guest today is a lawyer, investor, and business leader who is passionate about helping women build wealth and influence. She's the CEO and vice chairman of Fine and Country West Africa and the founder of Radiant Collective Capital, a platform focused on women owning assets and building long-term power. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mrs. Udo Okonjo.
Akaya, akati obane mema, ayi, alwe kube, kene duari ne mena, yididi, yisi kendu, kera digi atata, ige, akaya, akati, listen, omema narekelete. Omema narekele, omema narekele, aji, omema biko, omema, let's go.
Please have a seat. Oh, she was telling me she cannot dance. What? See you.
I've been watching you. I'm watching everyone. And she in particular.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
And you wore purple. I mean, you're in the purple mood.
Yes, I'm in the spirit.
Oh, we love it. We love it. Good to have you.
Yes, amazing.
So, you wear so many hats. Lawyer, CEO, even a columnist, an investor.
Yes.
When you look at your journey, what was that defining shift in your career?
You know, at some point, I was walking through an airport, and you had to fill out this form that said, what's your profession? And I stopped. Because at that time, I had started doing real estate investing. I had started advising clients. I enjoyed the expression because law is about following rules. Law is quite rigid, you know, for those of us who are familiar. And there's a sense in which, in those days, law is meant to be very prestigious.
Yes.
My father was, you know, served the country as in the judiciary. We lived in Kanu, moved to Lagos, then Benin. So being in that legal trail gave you a sense of prestige and power, right? But to stop in that moment and realize that, hang on a minute, yes, I'm a lawyer. Yes, I've done all these things in law. But in that moment, who was I if I said I wasn't a lawyer? What was the title? And then I asked myself, if there's no title, if I wasn't working, what would I write? And would I still feel valuable? For me, that was the shift. It was that sense, thank you. Fantastic. It was that sense of recognizing that, especially in developing countries like Nigeria, where we are very respectful of authority, lawyers, judges, police, teachers, pastors, you know what I mean, our parents. And most times we take our sense of esteem and identity from those, you know, where we're from, who your father is. You know the Oba, you know the governor, you know the CEO. What if you don't know any of those people? What if you're not one of those people? Are you still valuable as a human being?
I love that. Fantastic. And you can answer that in any way you want to answer it, but whatever answer it comes to,
yes,
you know that is your own, that's who you are. I love that.
Yes.
So you have a Radiant Collective Capital. Yes. It's built around women owning investments. Why is it so important to you that women own their own? Because we've had a lot of women that they buy property and they put in their husband's name or Mr. and Mrs. And you're thinking, okay, it's your property. But why are you so interested in women investing?
You know, I brought a book which I would love to give away. Thank you. It's called Real Women Invest in Real Estate. There's also a Hebrew proverb that says, he or she who does not own property is not a real man or woman. I know it sounds very strong. We don't want to hear that. But let me just ask us a few questions. If you think about it, whether it's politics, whether it's going to the bank to get collateral, there's no part of life where wealth is not important.
Yes.
Women support at home. If we start calculating what we contribute to the homes, for those who are married, to the husband, to your children, to your in-laws, even for women who work in organizations, if you check it, the contribution is incredible. Yes. But most times we're focused on earning income, getting salary, getting paid, the quick money, and all that. And even when we get it, we'll use it for our children, for our in-laws, for our family, and all that. But do you know that until you start owning, you're not controlling? When politics come, the men sell properties that they own. Yes. Some of them, right? They sell some. Or they take money against that property. When a bank is being launched and you want people to invest, it's money you're going to invest.
Yes.
If you don't have assets,
you can't.
How are you going to invest? How many banks? We keep saying, oh, women CEOs. If you check all the banks in Nigeria, there are many women CEOs. Can I ask you a question? How many banks are owned by women? No, answer. It's not What's the answer? So when Women's Month, we're talking about, you know, championing the cause of women, advancing all that stuff. Nobody is going to give you a bank. But it starts somewhere.
Right.
Because when we sit here, we'll be thinking, bank, that one is too far. But no. It starts first. Even if I'm earning 10,000 naira, can I put aside 1,000 naira, 2,000? There's a woman who, the salon I go to, and she heard about Radiant Collective. She's online. She follows me. She's like, how much is it? You know, I said it's $1,000. Sorry, it's $500 to be a member, but you have to invest this amount in a year. And she's like, I saw her face. So I said, no, don't think like that. How much do you earn? And she told me how much she earned. And I said, start tomorrow. Start saving 5,000 naira.
Wow.
This last month, inside this year, she came to me when I went to the salon and she said, Mrs. Okonjo, see how much I've saved.
Wow.
I hugged her. I congratulated her. And I said, change it and do this.
Wow.
She was so happy. See, we always think big, big. We want to blow. We want to do all these things. But what do you have in your hands?
Love it. Love it. So let's talk about women supporting each other, because women, nobody can be on an island. But there's always that story of women don't support each other. And a lot of people say, women have supported me. How do you think women can support each other? I know you are helping a lot of women. But even here, some of these women will say, I've tried, or there's no woman that wants to help me. I'm doing it by myself. How can we help each other better?
First of all, you know, the idea of women supporting each other, I'm looking forward to a world where we can stop even saying that. And this is why, right? As women, we naturally are supporters. We are nurturers. We'll see people's children on the road. We'll see somebody, we want to solve the problem of humanity.
Yes.
So I personally feel that even this conversation about, do women support each other, I want to say is a lie from the devil, right? But let it start with us. And it started with me. 15 years ago, in 2010 or thereabout, I looked around me. I had gone through a medical challenge. I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And I know the fear that I felt. And I looked around. And I saw that there were some women around me. I'd come past it. I was coming out of it. And I saw some women who were struggling. When I talked to them, me, that I was going through this challenge, they would be like, like their life was over. So I realized that if we could come together, I could share my story, how when I heard this, what happened, this how I got the help, how I got the support. I invited my mom, I invited her friend, I invited about 20-something women in Johannesburg, in South Africa at the time where I lived. And in that space over that weekend, we shared stories, we exchanged resources. Guess what happened? After we left that weekend, some of the women started looking out for each other. In fact, my mom's friend broke her leg at the airport as she was leaving. When they went back, all those women gathered and contributed money for her medical, to support her. When she came back to Nigeria, at the airport, the escalator was not working. Guess what we did? We all came together and we started buying wheelchairs and sending to airport and doing things like that. So you can talk or you can do. You can be part of the people who are saying, no, women don't support each other. But let us start from those who are around us. Let us start from we ourselves. And it is not enough, especially in this month, for us to be inspiring women. We have to put the infrastructure, lay down the things that help us promote. Because refer a woman, recommend, I heard your story. I want to hear more stories of more women that are even attending this thing. Personally, I know we'll come to that stage at some point. Even if it's 10 or 20 women from this audience, if I sit with you for 3 months, your life will never be the same. So giving our time and asking questions and helping to point you to what you need, each one help one. And then when I do that for you, please don't go and think of only yourself. If each one of those 20 people looks for 20 people, this is what we've been doing for the past 10, 15 years.
Fantastic. Thank you. There's something that is really important I must ask. Spousal support. You see, a lot of women here that want to do something, but their husband, for one reason or the other, are not supportive. Not because the husband doesn't want to support, but they just feel that if I give you too much freedom, I will not have that control, lose control. And women are struggling to be a Mrs. Okonjo in future because their husband are scared of that success. How can they begin to help or navigate that entire experience?
You know what? The truth is, we're in Africa. That's the starting point. We cannot pretend that we're not where we are. Yes. We have a society where, men are at the head of things. For most of us who are religious, the man is the head of the home, and all of that stuff. However, God created man and he created a woman. And he gave all of us powers. The minute a man does not want the power of the second half, he himself is not a very wise man. So there's that. But yes, a lot of us may say, okay, we don't have wise men. What do we do? That's the real issue. Right? Yes. And that's where now your own wisdom comes. Because the truth of the matter is that for many women, you are going to be making these decisions on a daily basis, but go beyond today and say, in 10 years, in 20 years, in 40 years, where do I want to be? If anything were to happen, most times men die before women. We're not praying for them. Do you want to be in a position where you're completely useless helpless to yourself? Helpless? Helpless is the word, actually. Helpless. So if you think about it from a power point of view, what do I want my children? Do I want my children to be in a position where I'm not able to help them? Even if your husband owns most, what are you contributing? Ask him questions. You've given him food. Whatever you call him, whether it's daddy or papa, rub his back and ask some questions. Understand what he's doing. And then on your side, if you are doing stuff, listen, there comes a time in every woman's life where you have to be wise and put some things on the side. Oga does not need to know. Because sometimes you're going to need to use that money to help Oga. Then he will now tell you, oh, wise wife. Right? But be sure that you don't bring it out too quickly. Because some women have said how the men will continue coming and coming until they don't have anything. But the truth is, it's not an easy thing, and I don't want you to think it's easy. However, my question is, will you vote for yourself today and for your future? It requires wisdom, but it's also a commitment that you must make to yourself. The question of putting a title in your husband's name without your name, I don't want to be too harsh on this set.
It's stupid. I can help you.
You understand?
Yeah.
Unless he beat you, in which case he stole it.
Yeah.
But that you wake up and then you put it in his name, your name is not there. Why? Why? Unless it is by force. That's a different conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
But most times people don't know. Since I started writing about it, what's happening is that women are now coming and saying, I just never even really thought about it. I just felt I was being a dutiful wife. You know what a dutiful wife is? A wife who votes in favor of her future, the future of her household. And that includes her husband, her children. That is the wisdom.
Fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. Are you guys getting anything? Are you assimilating? Because me, I'm getting, Okay. So I try not to take advice from a lot of people who have not had grown children when it comes to parenting. Because I'm like, you never get your report card. We're all raising together.
Yeah.
But you've gotten your report card. You've raised amazing 4 children who are doing amazing globally.
Thank you.
This is not, they tell me, we see. I follow her children. And I'm like, how did you achieve it? Because some of us are parenting and we're struggling with teenagers, we're struggling with preteens, we're struggling with even the young adults. They are being very, very brash. They are being very rude. And we're thinking, have I lost this child? And yet you have raised these children in this same Nigeria, and they are globally relevant. How did you achieve this? And what can we learn from you when it comes to parenting?
Thank you very much, Morayo. First of all, I want to say that the same way you're struggling, I struggled through. I used to say there's no manual, but there's actually a manual. There's a manual. For those of us who are Christians, the Bible is a manual. For those who are Muslims, you have the Quran, right? And then there's a manual of also like what you're doing now, giving people an opportunity to read from the books of others. In my case, it's a combination of all of that. I had parents, I have the Bible, and also from experience with some mistakes made. And then I also invested to go and learn. I remember at some point when my kids were in school, I went to go and learn how to engage with different types of children, because different children have different personalities. But in Africa, most times we just want them to be successful. So you be, hard, beating all of that stuff. Ultimately, you as a parent, to the extent of your own personal development, is what you can raise as your children. So if you yourself are not investing in yourself, if you don't expand your knowledge, if you think that, because you gave birth, you suddenly know how to raise children, you're making a mistake. So ask questions if you hit a roadblock. Now, to my children, I was very deliberate, very intentional. I knew that I was not God. You know how my mother used to say, I have eyes behind my head. I found that it was a lie. I don't have eyes behind my head. So if they're in school, I don't know what they're doing. So my first place from parenting is on my knees. Is trusting God. To know. Yes. You see these children? We are stewards of them. So show me, help me, give me how to talk to each one, how to help each one. My husband is the one who is always asking about academics. It's important because we're from a very academic family, right? Me, I never ask about academic. Guess what I ask them about? It's what I call pastoral care, which is about character. I remember listening to my children. You can go to all the top schools in the world, ABU, Zaria, Harvard, Oxford, and everything. But who are you? I remember years ago when they were teenagers, I'll gather them with their friends. I'll tell my friends, send your children. And in that session, the same goals book I use for adults, I use for them. And I don't ask them, what do you want to do? I ask them, who do you want to be? So it is the thinking, the conditioning that you inject. That is what builds children. So in my mind, I was not building children to fit into the world. I was building children that will expand the world.
Fantastic.
Remember where I started with God, trusting Him. And there were times where it was difficult. There were times where I'm like, hey.
Wow. I'm speechless. Thank you so much, because I really needed that. I know you mentioned in a recent post about visibility without exchange of value is exploitation. Because a lot of people, they tell us today that be visible. Your products, you must be seen out there. You can't just be doing your things in your own closet. Somebody is an ice block maker. She's on TikTok. She's on Facebook. So visibility, but sometimes People don't value that visibility. You call it exploitation. Could you expand, help us understand that better?
Yes. So visibility, you know, in the last several years, it's come everybody visibility, especially for women, be visible, because most times the truth is there is some truth in it. Because if you remember, for a lot of us, it's that women are not seen. Even at my level, if you go to certain places, even in the village or in certain whatever, you almost have to stay in the corner to be shown, to act as respectable. You're not going to just barge in. So there's all that, our upbringing that has affected us. That's where the visibility message, and then our work. Women do a lot of the work, hard work, but they don't say anything. Then Oga, or usually the men will take and go and speak and share, and they will get the promotion. So visibility came from the idea of being more confident, speaking up, sharing your successes, your wins, so that the people who matter will be able to interpret it and exchange value for that value you bring to the table. The problem is when now we start focusing on visibility, we're shaking bonbon on TikTok, on Instagram, but we're not asking for money for what we're selling. We're afraid to command what it is that we really, know that we're worth. We charge, before someone has talked, you have given them discount. Before they've spoken and they've invited you, you have said yes. You never, for me, we talk visibility, but we also say value. You are valuable. Are you asking? I don't want this thing to go over our head. I want to make it as simple for us as saying, next time somebody asks you, they're talking to you, maybe, help me with this thing, advise me, stop and ask yourself, how much can I charge for this service, for this thing? That's how it starts. But most times, most women, we tend to feel somehow. When I came back from school many years ago doing my master's, I came back from England to Nigeria. I bought things because of this same mindset, professional, you're a lawyer, you're this. I sold, I bought clothes and glasses and things to sell. The people did not want to pay me. And I was shy to ask them. Not only did I have to go and make myself visible to them, I needed to learn how to ask. So this way I will simplify it is that anytime you are being asked to provide a value in exchange for, they will see you, ask a few questions. Really and truly, that room, that place, that person, is it really adding value to me? You yourself assess that value, and if it matters to you, then you know that you're the one making the choice. But let it not just be a blanket, general, visibility. If they're not paying you, they're exploiting you. I'm sorry.
I love it. For me, when I saw that video, it just emancipated my mind because I fall into that trap a lot. But I would just like to give one person an opportunity to ask a question. One person. Oh, guy, you've spoken today. Where's the microphone? Yes, let me take. Where's the microphone? Please let me pass the mic to her. Let me just because we have very little time left. Yes.
My name is.
Go ahead.
Ajibola Joy. I've been married for 15 years now. When my first daughter was 2 years, my husband traveled out. So I have 4 kids now. So I don't want to employ any herself. I devoted my own time to take care of them. My first daughter is 14 years now. So I've been saving money. I have a business too that I'm doing. I have a partner that we are doing product from China. I don't want to work. I just want to have time for my kid. My husband is not around. He always comes once in a year. So now I'm ready to do a business. I have my money, but I don't want to venture into any business.
Want to make the wrong choice.
Yes. So by listening to you now, I just want to advise me I don't want to be doing, I want to do a business, the same business. I don't want to make that mistake. Okay. I've waited for 15 years. I don't want to take wrong steps.
So she has some money. Thank you very much for that. So she saved some money. She doesn't want to make the wrong decision in the business. What kind of advice would you give someone like that?
First of all, I want to congratulate you. And the reason for that is because you know that your season has changed. And you're now ready to take the next action for this season that you're in. I don't hear regret. I hear intentionality. I hear that I made this decision. Because sometimes the reason I said that is that many women, they get to a certain stage, it's almost like, I brought up my children, I did this, I did that. And you now start feeling bad as if someone forced you. No. Be grateful for how far you've come, what you've done. And you've also been wise. You've also saved. You're not, yes.
Don't worry. You thank me another.
Yes, I've been following you for
I need you to listen
15
to her.
years.
I need you to listen
Yes,
to her.
yes.
Don't worry, would you thank me later? I want you to listen to her. Yeah.
But that's a good thing, though, because gratitude is a very powerful force. So thank you for,
Thank you. No, I didn't dismiss you.
Yeah.
I just don't want to lose that need, but we'll just later.
Yeah. So I'm proud of how far you've come and for recognizing the season that you're in now. Now, the question you're asking is, how do I not make a mistake in a sense, right? And I want to reframe that question to say, instead of operating from a place of, fear, I don't want to make a mistake, the question would be to pay attention to where you're coming from and say, you told me that you were importing some things from China. Okay, how far has that gone? Look at that. Was it profitable? Is that what brought you here? Is it time to maybe take that one to the next level? What does the next level look like if you were to look at that? If you look back at where you're also coming from, are there things that interested you, right? Because, listen, there's an investor called Warren Buffett. The worst mistake that anybody can make is to invest in what they don't understand. Right? I have done real estate. I do other things, invest in other things, but that 80% of how I have created my own wealth and how I create income, money, and the things that I invest is from what I understand. I can sleep, I can wake up, but I invested in learning about it. So that's why I'm saying, what is in your hand? I always start with what's in your hand. What have you done before? Let's talk about that. Let's see how we can expand that. Because if there's anything that this show does, is to change your possibilities. Right?
Let me give you a hug. I'm really glad. Now I can appreciate your thank you now. Yeah?
I want my hug too.
Auntie wants her hug.
God
Don't
bless
worry.
you. Well done.
All right, so Auntie, you have a summit coming up. Tell us about that very quickly. A summit. I know it's strictly by invitation, but
right.
Just give us an idea.
It's actually a mastermind, which means it's really, I call it a strategy room.
Nice.
Right? Imagine a room with about 25 women who are ready to change their next 10 years. Because most times, many people just arrive in 2026. They didn't design it. They didn't think about it. So for me, for that space, it's women across Africa, women in business and women who are senior corporate leaders, that I'm taking out time over 2 days in Ikoyi and sitting with them and helping them design the next 10 years of bolder, bigger, and better.
That one is strictly by invitation.
By invitation,
But thank you so much for coming. I think we learned a lot from Mr. Okonjo. Thank you so much for being here. We have to let you go, but usually, as first timers, we ask you to declare something to us. I don't want to put you under pressure, but what would you like to declare to the Nigerian people before you go?
Okay, I thought we have a wish basket.
Okay, there's a basket.
Okay. I have so many things.
Yes.
Before this basket, I did talk about the 10 to 20 women, and I'm serious about it.
Okay.
It could be from this particular audience or a combination. 3 months, but they must have access to WhatsApp and access to maybe Zoom. If you don't have Zoom, it's okay. I would like to meet with you once, right, in person, and then the other will be online. 3 months is going to be for free. I cannot tell you what people pay me to spend that time. But this is going to be for
value.
Free, right?
You me, I want to put my name on that list. But if you are interested, please stand up. We can only do 10. Okay, everybody, so sit down. Don't worry, just sit down. Just sit down. So we'll pick numbers. I'm sorry about that. Please have a seat.
Right. Okay.
We have to pick the numbers.
Right.
So until you pick, we want to do 10 women. We can do 10 here.
Okay.
Or let's do 20 women. Can you do 10, 20?
It's up to you. I can do up to 20.
20.
You can
So
decide
pick
whether
20
10
cards.
from here or
Let's
20
pick 20 cards.
Okay.
And you want to know what's the wish list? What is
Yes,
help?
I'll do a wish
Okay,
list.
so let's pick 20 cards.
I don't know if this is more than 20.
Okay.
I hope your card is not there, that fellow.
But if you're a man, once you hear your number, don't bother. So she can pick another one. Just pick a number. Give me a number.
Okay.
No, just give it to me.
Okay, 28.
Who's number 28? Are you a woman?
46.
Or do you want men too?
Men can join.
Men can join.
Yeah,
28. Come forward. Do you need it?
As long as
Do
you're
you
in
need
business.
it? Are you in business? No. Next.
46.
Do you need it? 46. Who's number 46?
63.
Somebody, you have a business.
63.
63. Who's the? Please come forward. Please.
People online.
40, 28. Do you need it? If it. Oh, okay. 46.
63.
63.
64.
64.
16.
16.
48.
48.
49.
This is 5. 49.
14.
14.
39.
39.
11. 35.
11 and 35.
30. 27.
This 1, 2, 3. Okay. 30
and 27.
And 27.
13. 26.
13, 26.
50 and 31.
Okay, let me just fit 31. So 50 and let's stop there.
Okay.
Now, this is 15 cards already. I know if you have any, you guys all have businesses. Are you sure? Okay, I know Mama J, I want you on this list, but I know that you also have Mama J coming. Choma, come forward. Okay, I know your own is MC work. Don't give it that one. So
it's
let me.
A business. It's about growth.
Business growth. So let me. How many are we 20 now? Please, come join them. Yeah, where is Sheyi? Count for me. Do we have 20? Ami, counted there for me. Do we have 20? 16. Online. Do we have online? Anybody online interested? Okay, let's pick 4 from online. Rachel, what business do you do? You're a teacher. You're interested in teacher. Ah, Jesus Christ. I need to get from online. Don't worry, there'll be this whole month. We have women coming, so trust me. If you don't get today, you get another time. Let me take 4 from online, please. Okay? You get us. Auntie, any numbers? Yes. Wish list. I hope you are here. Wish list. I can't read though. My glasses are not here. Can you read it? What is it?
Olusheyi. That's the number. Oh, barbing kit.
A barbing kit.
Olusheyi.
Is Olusheyi here?
Olusheyi.
Are you here? He's not here today. Oh. Who? Let's see.
Olusheyi wanted a barbing kit. I wish I can get mannequin for my fashion design job.
A mannequin?
Mannequin.
Who is that? What's the name?
You're not here.
He's not here again? Oh. Okay, my producers didn't do a thorough job. I wanted to pick people that are here. Okay.
Okay, let's see. My name is Felicia Soro. I appreciate any amount.
Felicia, is that you?
Good.
What do you want? What does she want?
To thrive with my fish selling so as to allow me buy them in carton.
Okay.
So how much is a carton? Okay, and how many cartons do you want?
Talk now. She's asking you. That's a lot. But okay.
How many? Okay, so we'll do 5 cartons for you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so that's enough. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I don't even know what to say. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you so much. Guys, try don't. This is a big deal. Yes. This is a big deal. So I want you to take it very seriously, okay? Thank you so much, ma, for coming. Please.
My pleasure.
Yes, sir. See how far you come. Yes, sir. I'm so glad you found me. Eat it. I can see, I can tell, and I know it's your grace on my day. I will say, Aja. Whoa.
Before we go, remember the big announcement I mentioned earlier? Okay, my team and I have sat down and discussed how to give back to you a significant way. I know we do giveaways often, but we want to give something big. So we decided that at the end of this show, the Morayo Show, 1 million naira is up for grabs.
Let's go.
It's not for today. It's for the end of the season. We'll keep you posted as we move on. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.